The game we'll be reviewing today is BlackJack. And the reason why I chose BlackJack is because I play with my friends and really enjoy it, and you get to use your brain a lot during this game. The main objective of this game is to win. In order for you to win, you have to get a 21 or lower, or you just have to beat the dealer's hand. You can also lose for this game, and then the way for you to lose it is that you get a 21 or over, which means you bust, or you get a lower hand than the dealer does. Or you can tie against the dealer and get the same number that he has. And that means that you just get your money back. The main classifications of this game is that it's a card game, and the reason why it's a card game is because you use a deck of playing cards. I'm going to be showing a practice run through of how to play it, but normally there can be up to 6 players for this game, but for this scenario we would just be using one player and the dealer. So before the dealer gives the player his cards, the person will have to bet. So white means 1, red means 5, blue means 10, green means 25, and black means 100. Player 1 will bet $200, which is 2 chips. And the dealer has already shuffled the cards, so now he will deal. So now normally for this game, the player 1 will have its first card face down, but for video purposes, it'll be face up. So this is the face card is always a 10, so that would be a 12. So the player 1 can either choose to stay or to hit, and the player 1 will choose to hit. So then that will be a 16, and now the player 1 would choose to stand. And then now the dealer will reveal his card, but before that, I'm going to discuss the 3 spectrums of this game. The first spectrum is abstract to theme, and this game is more towards abstract since it's into not playing a character trying to get somewhere or to an end goal. You're just a person trying to get as many chips as possible. For pure random or pure strategy, this game is more towards pure strategy. The only thing that's random for this game is that you don't know what the dealer's first card is, and you don't know what cards will be dealt. For micro game and long format, this is more towards a micro game because the game won't last more than 30 minutes. At most, it will last 5 to 10 minutes. So now the dealer will reveal his cards. So now the dealer has a 15. So since it's less than a 17, the dealer has to hit. So now it's a bust since the dealer has a 25. But if the dealer would have gotten a 21 or higher than the 16, then the player 1 would have lost all of its money. Or if the player would have still gotten higher, even without the dealer going over 21, then the player would have won their money and the same amount that they put in. So for this, they would just win their money back since the dealer was bust. The 3 main mechanics for this game is, the first one is a winning mechanic. And the winning mechanic is if you get a 21 or lower, or you beat the dealer's hands. Scoring mechanic is that the way for you to score. So you score by getting chips. And the more chips you have, the higher. That doesn't mean that you're winning, but that means that you have more money that you came in with. And then any mechanic. And any mechanic is if there's no more cards on the table and either every player lost their money, gained more money, or some players lost and some players won. For the number of players, there can be at most 6. But for what I showed you, there was only 1 player in the dealer. For the age range, it can for a home it can range from any age that you want. But for a casino, it has to be 21 or older. So this game is appropriate for if you're playing at home, or if you're playing with friends somewhere, or family somewhere, or at the casino. And this does successfully fulfill its needs. Because if you play at home, all you need is a table, you need people, you need cards, and you need some sort of thing that represents chips. So actual chips or coins or something like that. In a casino, of course it fulfills it because it's a casino. So this was my review of BlackJack.